What's up, jaleelshacklz gang? This is jaleelshacklz, your advice guru, giving you relationship advice, general advice, and spreading love and positivity. I post YouTube videos Monday through Thursday, so please be sure to leave a comment in the section below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you receive my uploads. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why it's important that you don't react on your emotions. See, I know we get mad and we get angry, and you want to take it out, you want to seek revenge. But one of the best ways to get revenge is to humble yourself and just walk away. For starters, when you seek revenge, yeah, for a moment it makes you feel good, but then at some point you have to deal with the repercussions and consequences. If you go keying somebody's car, for example, they're liable to press charges against you, and you'll be in even more trouble than you started out. The second reason why you don't want to react on only your emotions. You may have perceived the situation wrong, and by you reacting to it a certain way in a negative aspect, you could potentially ruin that friendship or ruin that relationship because of your perception. What you should do is talk it out with that person who you have that problem with, instead of voicing it to other people and letting other people get involved. Thirdly, you end up doing things irrationally without thinking about it, and then later on when you look back at it, you're like, you know what, I probably shouldn't have did that. That definitely goes for the people that end up posting their arguments that they have with their spouse or their significant other on Facebook. And it makes you lose that respect. And when you decide to break up and you go out into the world and decide you want to date again, other people are going to Google you. They're going to want your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. And when they look at it and they see that you post your arguments on Facebook, on social media, they'll look back and be like, oh, I can't trust this person, because the next thing I end up doing that they think is stupid will end up being on Facebook. And a lot of times you'll see these girls that'll post about their argument, how their dude isn't treating them right. The next thing you know, when you try to talk to them, it's like, oh, we're back together, everything's cool, everything's fine. And it's like, are you having problems or not? So that's one of the reasons why you don't want to post like that on Facebook. You don't want to act out of revenge. See, when I heard about this Jussie Smollet situation going on, basically it's one of the brothers from Empire. He decided to react on his reactions or go off of anger, and was pissed that his character was being 86th out of the Empire. Basically, he was going to be cut at some point, and he reacted in a negative fashion, and now he's seen as an official suspect to his case. And if you haven't heard of the case, basically he said that he was going at 2 in the morning in Chicago to Subway, and these two random people just started yelling out profanity with Make America Great Again, and then calling gay slurs and saying the N-word, and then pouring bleach on him and putting a rope around his neck and things like that. And, you know, initially the leftists or the Democrats initially would be like, oh, there's so much hate in the world, da-da-da-da-da, so they automatically believed him. But then what turns out is that it was two Nigerian people that were actually extras on the Empire. So technically speaking, when the facts came and they decided to persecute these two people, they came out and said he paid for it, and they gave all the information and worked with the police. And then Jussie on the side over here didn't want to give up his phone records and edited it, or in other words, redacted it to where it was insubmissible to police. So then it ends up turning out, when you look at the facts, at 2 in the morning, on like going anywhere, by you being famous, you would bring people with you so that things wouldn't technically happen to you. Or you would get Uber Eats or something that would bring the food to you, rather than going out and creating this facade, especially when it's below 0-degree weather. Who's walking at 2 in the morning in under 0-degree weather? Now he's in a position where he's probably going to face the consequences of actually lying and reacting solely on the reaction because he was mad that he got 86. If he had thought the process thoroughly, he would have actually been like, okay, you know what, my character's going to be cut at some point, I'm still going to be making big money, I have to work on a new project, I have to put myself out there, try to work with something different, not necessarily stay in the same thing. Once you get too used to something, you can't allow it to manifest and build anger when something changes. You need to float with the wave. If something's angering you, talk to that person. if you feel that it's not right, then just walk away. Let them know what's up. Let them know your statement, your opinion, and that's it. You don't have to go to the extremes to make up stories, because then the people that are actually going through the situation, that are actual potential victims, when they actually come out and say, hey, this person did this to me, nobody will believe them. And if anything, if you're a hater of Trump, if you are, then it makes it look better on his side, because it makes it seem like everybody is just full of BS. So you want to really take into accountability what your actions are. Let your mind process things through. Decide whether or not you just want to cut this person off, because the best revenge is just to walk away. Because people expect you to react, but you don't really need to. Now, if you like the content of my videos, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Put in the comment section below. Let me know how you reacted to a bad situation. Whether you had to face consequences, let me know. Or if you decided to walk away and how that benefited you. jaleelshacklz, deuces.